Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. POA here. We're going to do a Double Masters 2022 draft battle today. These are a couple prize packs. Those are going to go on the side. I'm going to open up this box. I'm going to divvy out some packs. We're going to open those packs. We're going to add up the mana value of all of their rares and mythics. Whoever has the highest total and whoever has the lowest total is each going to win one of the Dominaria Master Collector packs. That's how the game is played. If we have any ties, the ties will be determined based off who has the single highest casting cost mythic. And if that doesn't do it, whoever has the single highest casting cost rare. And if that doesn't do it, then we're going to roll dice. So, Double Masters 2022 hit the low a little while ago. It's been on a little bit of a slight creep up ever since. A lot of the cards have been on the recovery, which, you know, which is the funny part about MTG, right? Because you get a number of people like, they're all this is killing everything and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, well, you know, that card went up $10 since. It's been a little over a year. Well, I guess it's almost been 2 years now, hasn't it? Wow. Really? It's been 2 years since... Oh, wow. It hasn't been 2 years, but it's approaching 2 years. It's crazy to think about. But anyway, depending on how you handle it, the best cards will recover. Yeah, some cards won't. But those cards weren't getting much play anyway, or have already been overshadowed. So, we got 6 packs a person. So we got Tucker, Kazi, okay, J&V, and Brandon. All right, good luck, everybody. Here we go. We're going to do this in 3 rounds. First round's 3 packs. Second round is 2 packs. Last round is 1 pack and a potential pack off. Tucker, here we go. Oh my God, Cryptic Spires. Vampire Sovereign, so you get 2 foils up in the front. Hyena Umbra. Then you get into the rares and mythics. All right, so we're going to start off with a mythic with a borderless Liliana the Last Hope. Pretty cool. That is a 3. Yes. Sensei's Divining Top for a 4. Oh, that's a good start, folks. Yeah, Simic Growth Chamber in the borderless. That is a good start. Actually, let me turn that slightly. There we go. Okay, next pack. Hell of a start. I have to admit, I kind of went crazy buying up Sensei Divining Tops when they were like at that 20 and under point. Ground Assault, Deathbringer Liege for a 5, and Yeheni for an 8. But I think this set is like the ideal example of the reality of Magic releases. This was a good product. But does everyone remember how much hate it kind of got when it came out? No, it wasn't as good as the original Double Masters. That part's true. It wasn't. And to be fair, the box prices have resembled that. They never went crazy like Double Masters 2020 did. Okay, Sky Knight. Necrotic Ooze for a 4. And Rurik Thar for a 10. Gruul Turf in the borderless. So you're at a 22, Tucker. I don't know if that's a good score or a low score. The one joke that was made about this product is that it's like Commander Masters, before Commander Masters was even a thing. Because there is truth, they did put a ton of the multicolored commanders in here. They did do that. It felt Double Masters, or at least the Master Series, is clearly no longer modern Masters. Okay, Kazi, you are up. Spell Pierce in the borderless. Aven Initiate. Grimflayer for a 2. And Anger of the Gods for a 4. Hey, Ewit in the borderless. Sorry, that's a 5. Don't always listen to the number that I said out loud. Sometimes it's just a stream of words coming out that's not actually what's going on inside my brain. Cryptic Spire, Cartel Aristocrat, Doomed Traveler. A couple decent commons there. Hey! Sheesh! Okay, our second borderless card, and we get freaking Tef's Protection. Which, like I was saying, of the cards that have been recovering, this being one of them, it is, what, approaching $40 again? If it hasn't hit it, I have to check. Either way, that is a borderless Tef's Protection. That is awesome. And then a Doran for a 6 in that pack. That is spectacular. So wait, so we got Senses Divining top and we got Test Protection already. Good start. Third pack for Kazi. There we got Crystal Spires, Stormfleet Pyromancer, God's Willing, Glimpse the Unthinkable for a 2, and Phyrexian Tyranny for a 5. Now that is the other reality of this product, if you were just like buying a couple random packs. So I can see that part, and this isn't the only set like that. These boxes, half the packs are Womp Womp. And a bad box will have more than half be Womp Womp. Okay, Kazi, you're at a 16. J and V, you're up. So if like you were a kid and you're at the store and you actually had the money to buy a higher end pack and you bought a couple of these and you end up with that pack, ugh. Of course, if you took on the Test Protection and that pack, then it would have been fine. All right, Chronicler of Heroes, Striker. All right, we got our second Mythic. We got a Master of Cruelties for a 5 and a Legions Initiative for a 7. Next pack. Personally, I'm happy that this set never went to the moon because I do enjoy opening it. If this set like went to like $3.50 a box, there's no way I would have touched it. No way. Like right now, as much as I love Ultimate Masters, hey, foil Aether Vial. So our first foil, rare or mythic of the box, and it's a good one. Aether Vial, that's a 1. Bugler. Hellkite, that's a Womp Womp mythic, but it does count as an 8. And a Villainous Wealth, so you're at a 12 in that pack. And I guess that's the other part of this particular product. It did have Womp Womp mythics. Not all of them. Like Master of Cruelties is borderline. Hellkite Overlord is. Like from the very moment it was announced. But you do get 6 to 8 mythics per box. So let's continue on. Washout. Rhino. Gravecrawler for a 1. And Revelark for a 6 in total. So you're at a 25 Jane V. Gravecrawler needed a reprint. It was definitely in that position of its life. All right, Brandon. Cryptic Spires. Viashino. Jeskai Elder. Our second Liliana, the last hope of the box, so that's a 3. I mean, it's not a bad, it's a solid mythic. And we got Lavalanche. So you are at a 6 in that. Okay. So I'll say it. Hey, box. You gave us some mythics, right? A couple of them decent, a few of them are decent, but let's turn up the heat there a little bit, shall we? Foil Terminate, Ambuscade, Chaos Warp for a 3, and Judith for a 6. Is it Boilerworks and the Borderless? Yeah, just turn it up a notch on the next ones, okay? It's okay. You can't get all the hits in one box. It just doesn't work that way. I understand. Lord knows I've opened enough of these. I know how they're laid out. Cryptic Spires, Agony Warp, Experiment 1, Feldelican Orrery, okay, that's a 4, and Impervious Great Worm. So what is that? Is that a 14? That is a 14. That's big for a battle. All right. So next round's going to be 2 packs a person. Here's where we stand. Tucker, you're at a 22. Kazi, you're in the low at a 16. J and V, you're at a 25. And Brandon, you're in the high at a 26. So Tucker, let's do your next packs. Okay. Deadly Recluse. Shadowborn Apostle and Foil. Good common hit. Gifts Ungiven for a 4. And a Darksteel Plate. Good rare. That is a 7 in that pack. Okay, next pack. Spires, Golgari Rot Farm and Foil, Valor, Drogskull Reaver, which is a beefy 7, and Intet. Okay, not hits, but that is a 13 in that pack. So you are at a 42, Tucker, which is a pretty healthy score. Okay, Kazi. Spires. Weathered Wayfarer for our second rare. That is a 1. Stitchwing. Damnation. Good to see you. That is a 5. And a Magister Sphinx for a... What are you at? You had a 12? 12. Is that in our Shadowborn? Yes, it was. Okay. It's not how you stay below, Kazi, but Damnation is not a bad card to pull in any stretch. Definitely on the upper end of the rares to pull. Speaking of, we've done pretty good in rares so far. Let's keep going on that, shall we? Okay, Makeshift Mauler, Hero of the Games. Backdraft Hellkite for a 5. And Pull from Tomorrow for a 7. Blood Artist. Shadowborn Apostle. Okay. So you're at a 35, Kazi. JMV, you're up. Spires, Summer Bloom, Skeleton Archer. Arjun, that is a 6. And Mathis for a 9. See, that pack is where the Commander Masters joke comes from. I understand. Next pack. Titan Strength, Genius Scab, Bloom Tender, always a good rare, that's a 2. And Creekwood Liege for a 6, which is probably, Path to Exile, which is probably the best of the Lieges. JV, you are at a 40. So this is going to be actually a relatively close last round. Brandon? Crackling Doom, Fiery Fall, Dromoka's Command for a 2, and Verena for a 6. Borderless Inquisition of Kozilek. Okay, and next pack. All right. We do have more mythics to go in this box. And then hopefully we hit some of the other really good rares. Dread Mangler, Capture Sphere, Dax Duplicate for a 4, and the Shatter Gang Bros for an 8. Yeah, we are heading toward a really close last round. So, here's where we sit. Tucker is actually now in the high. He's at a 42. Kazi's in the low at a 35. J&V and Brandon are both at a 40. So the high and the low right now are only separated by 7. Tucker, you're up. Dockside Extortionist, Borderless Foil. Sheesh. Okay, all right. So we found a foil mythic. The box answered the call. That is a 2. Deep Analysis. I mean, not 2. I'm really glad it did too, because then it gave us another mythic. That is a 5. And then the the Archangel. You're at a 13 in that pack? A 13. Wow. You're trying to cement that high there. You are at a 55, Tucker, and I'm going to be sleeving up that Dockside. Give me a second here. Okay, that is a hell of a hit. I don't even know what these are at right now, but I have to believe they're approaching $100. So I'm going to put that in there. It's just a penny sleeve. I know somebody called it out on a recent video, like, you didn't put that in a perfect fit. No, I'm going to send this to the patrons. It's going to get bundled up. It actually works really well. And then they want to put it in a perfect fit. They can put it in a perfect fit. I'm not going to sit around on cam here and mess around with a perfect sleeve. It's going to go in a penny sleeve, goes right in. It's good to go. It's not that hard. All right. Kazi, you're up. Out of all the things we were complaining about, I was like, really? Seriously? Yeah, just put it in a penny sleeve. It's fine. You never protected cards in a penny sleeve before? They were great. Yeah, you wouldn't use it for a deck. Rogue Reinforcements, Carrier Thrall. All right, Kazi, here we go. Oh, the Leviathan for an 8. You're trying to win the low here, sir. And then a Twin Flame for a 10. Well, you're at a 45. What does that mean right now? I have no clue. Okay, J&V. That's so funny. You know, at the price of this break for everybody, that dockside is such a large percentage of it. It's wild. All right. Celestia Sanctuary. Severed Strands. Mythic. Mizzix. That's a 4. And a Wilt Leaf Liege. That is an 8. Ouch. JV, that puts you at a 48. Unfortunately, you are not in the high or the low. Sorry, brother. Brandon, last pack. Oh, come on. I feel like we should have one more Mythic. Will this pack contain it? Inquisition of Kozilek foil. Goblin Banneret. Yes, it will. Freaking Kozilek. Fantastic. With a giant... Oh, boy, that is a giant 10. And you have a card behind this. So you're out of the low. So, Kazi, you won the low. All right. Kozilek. In Comball for a 13. Golgari Rot Farm in the borders, but I don't think you're complaining after a Kozilek. Brandon, that is a 53. So final scores. If I can sleeve up that Kozilek, because that card is one of those cards that I think this thing was down to at one point, like close to 20 bucks. I think now it's pushing 40 again. Before I say the scores, I think there are people out there that don't truly understand this. There are a lot of Commander players who don't like to take apart decks unless they hate the deck. That's the only time they take apart the deck. Which means you need multiple copies of things, not just one copy. There's weird belief out there for Commander players like, well, you just need one copy. No. No, you don't. Not if you're a fan of building decks. There are some people that's all they need, and that's cool. I just wanted to share that part. That's the reason why Kozilek is now pushing 40 again. That's the reason why Tef's Protection is pushing 40 again. It's why Dockstar Extortionist never crashed or even jumped down to as low as a lot of people thought it was going to. People need more than one copy. A lot of people do. Some people are good with the one, right? Me, I don't want to take cards out from deck to deck. That will get confusing and messy. There are people like that. So, final scores. That was a hell of a battle, guys. Hell of a battle. F's in the chat for JV. Okay, I'm just going to say it. I don't like to be negative. There's enough negativity in this world in general. But F's in the chat for JV. That was a good box. Tucker, you finished in the high. You got a 55. Kazi, you finished in a low. 45. JV 48. And Brandon with a 53. Someday I may flip this around and go the other way, but I always do the low first. Why? I don't know. Forgotten Ancient in the old bordered foil. Borderless Nut Collector. Which I have a feeling this card will start to see an increase in value soon with a certain deck that is on the horizon. Hey, Gamble! Nice. Old bordered Gamble. And an Isolated Chapel. Not a bad pack. Love these basics. Okay. And Tucker. You have an Effluent. Siege Gang Commander. Come on, come on. Today is your day. Today is your mother flipping day. Force of Will Borderless. So wait a minute. You're leaving here today with a Dockside Extortionist and a Force of Will. Two of the strongest possible cards you can play in Commander. Tucker, I've never talked to you about this, but do you play Commander? If so, you're loving what you just got. Mazavith in Old Board. That's cool. And Savine's Reclamation. Oh, mercy. Ah, Lightning Plains in foil. That is wild. Oh, I'm jealous. I am super jealous. All right, well, that's going to do it for this battle, folks. I appreciate you all. I hope everybody enjoyed the ride. That was a fun battle. I do hope to do more Double Masters 2022 going forward. I think it's in a good place for box openings. I think the value of the cards inside versus the price you can buy a box for is appropriate, which means it's a good time to crack a box of this, which means that as the cards then keep rising, eventually the box prices will start to rise a little bit back up too. And I think I'm already seeing a little bit of that, but it's not there yet, right? So when it starts to push $280 a box, that's when I'll start to be like, okay, I'm not so sure now. But until then, hope everybody enjoyed it. Have a good day. I'm going to sleeve up everything here.